so say a bay, piatwaso, Indian twaso, go to Crania, Bessamin coming out, Eddie ain't Bremo, the Mamaya, Sassy, who do what to say. Oh, my no, oh, my no, yes, and I said, oh, my full private jet, oh, my no. Okay, this is my motherland, Lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, we make a tiny. Bo up for Nia hey, Bonnie Ghana hey. Many may find the Hikati and many won't pay. Malabar he can you find the Bajamin Cabo. When you look on India, I promise on my own. Okay,
Doc, start.
Okay, good morning, good evening from Japan. Your mama Chen, your mama Joe, baby Biara, Moshe, Efri, we Ghana from Japan, Jumedie so our Jafric Radio, our social media, I'll be to me join here, our Jafric Radio, our YouTube, I'll be to me so join here live, our Jafric Radio Extra, our Facebook. Near the frame ya Dr. Prince DACOSTA ABOAGYE, or frame Dr. PDA Major so. And then so ye babe discuss and your ma ekoso ewo Ghana because yen so a na say yena yeso ya be pim ewo Ghana ha ye di dwumadie stronkon ewo Ghana ha no yeso ye babe discuss say the sika no we should be citizens and not spectators. And this is our own way yen so the ekoso Ghana no ye be dia no ebetum ye be bobo nsem ho ene menya mpanifo miensa ewa ha meni omo eba be di dwumadie yi mewo Mr. Yaya Seidu oye secretary NDC Japan secretary Mr. Edubuahin ono so eye NPP organizer ewo Japan edin adodo na de friend no eye Omamba pa Kofi Bibini ono so ha ene ba be di dwumadie ena Mr. Nanaya Pop ono na CEO and founder of Jafric Media. In the next 45 minutes no join na yembobo enyoma ekoso ewo oman Ghana mu. Also do it betimi de wano atum okoi social media pages na obetimi atro comment ho ye be ready e the amount. The yan say obebo din obema yehu baby a o join the discussion no free. Now in the next 45 minutes no yembobo nyoma ekoso ewo Japan ehu na mekao say Jafric Radio yes stream live every Tokyo Jafric Radio Tokyo me semre no yebe share discussion no ase me start free aye Mr. Yaya Seidu we are all aware the ekoso efa galamsey nsemo I'm saying one of the trending issues are ekoso pa ya ye wa hanso no ye ni die chire because ye den on my Ghana e ho na free be 2 weeks I mean the president Asia CSO so mo discuss say e galamsey ho e kwan a ye be fa so a ye betumi aiden address e galamsey a ekoso. Last, I think before the CSO's no meeting, the minister and so the roadmap will be the two ja maybe say or more declare a forest no any you can say water bodies no or more declare no security zones. But ebimuso kase enye enough state of emergency no near there was a declare. Abane so person o kire se yenyandru ho enyoma ye de toto kwan mu no ye de toto kwan mu wi a na se eno entumi ansolve a yebetumi declare state of emergency no. Mr. Asedu, wadwen kyerɛ sen wo ho.
Yo, minya. Meda wasne akwanya a wagya ho me. Ana meda atiefo nso. Mekyia atiefo nso. Mekyia obi biara nso a ɔhwɛ Jafre Radio saa bere. Sɛ wowɔ Ghana o sɛ wɔ Japan ha wɔ ɛne wiase afa na nyinaa. Jafre Radio mo bɔ mo ho mmɔden. Mo ntɔnkɔ so nyɛ adwumaden ɛmmoa Ghana ɛne Japan. Yo, minya, galamsey asɛm a yɛkan deɛ ɛyɛ asɛm a sɛbɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛdidi agorɔ. Ɛfɛ fa mo bi biara ɛka wɔ biara. Nti ɛyɛ adeɛ a obi biara n'ani ɛdi akyire. Kane no na yɛnim sɛnea ɛho sunsuan si teɛ. Baa saa bere yi deɛ ɛm sɛ civil society organization is a media coalition ɛne aban sɛ mfie mmɔtwe atwa mu yi nneɛma akɔ so ne sɛnea ntaase ase asɛe ne sɛnea awo mu atɔyerɛ nkyɛm ne yɛnsu a ɛwɔ kwaeɛ mu ne yɛsɛbi nom nyinaa sɛnea ɛsi ayɛ nti no ama obiara aso abɛda akyire anaasɛ obiara hu sɛnea ɛsi teɛ. Enti ɛyɛ adeɛ a yɛmfa ɛnni agorɔ. Ampa ɛberɛ a NDC aban anaasɛ John Mahama president ɔbɔ akorɔ apɛ tumi de abɛdi ɔman yi so yi. Ɔka si so kina sɛ ɔbɛbɔ ne ho mmɔden sɛ ɔbɛtumi asi saa anyamprasɛm no a abɛda Ghana so no. Nokora ɔbaeɛ nso wɔto ho anammɔ afa wɔhyiahyia mpanyinfoɔ ahemfo ne wɔn atitire a wɔn di mu ɛkyerɛkyerɛ wɔn sɛnea ɛna wɔn di nsawosoɔ anaasɛ nkitaho sɛnea wɔbɛsi asɔ ano afa. So wɔn nso nyinaa ɛta n'akyi. Ɛnti ɛno nti no wɔyɛ sɛ wɔte namus ɛne nea ɛkeka ho ama saa bere wɔn nyinaa nso aba atrase. Nti ɛhɔ na wɔyɛ sɛ wɔbɛfrɛ civil society organization foɔ ne asɔfoɔ ne wɔn mu nkeka ho nka bi ɛbɔ mu ɛnso mu akyerɛ wɔn mu ɛpɛpɛso a wɔayɛ akodu. Ɛna ɛm sɛ ɛna bɛ naawɔtwe ni anaasɛ ɛna nkono bi ni ɛna nkono ni bosome edue dɛ ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa na ɔne wɔn hyiaeɛ. Nti wɔkyerɛ wɔn mu ma mo hu sɛ ɛma ɔkyerɛ mu kyerɛ sɛ ɔno no wɔyɛ openness ɔpɛ sɛ obie adeɛ no so ma obi ahu sɛ na esi kɔ. Ɛna collaborative governance ɔpɛ sɛ ɔne nipa no nyinaa ɔma mu no nyinaa na ebu man no sɛ bɛyɛ ɔmo wani si yɛsi wani wɔn nsa si mu a yɛdi gya ne mu so wani tua mu a yɛdi nya nti no mu nyinaa sɛ bɛyɛ ɔmo ani bi hu nti ne ɔhyia wɔn. Ɛna ɔsaase policy directions promoting strong enforcement transparency in mining licenses. Ɛna sɛ ne esi ma license asɛm no nso no ɔpɛ sɛ ɔma emu da hɔ fan na obi hu no obiara ɔɔgan ne biara otumi hu. Enti no wɔbɔ ne ho mmɔden ayɛ nea ɔso ɔyɛ. Nti wɔde nneɛma atoto kwan mu a ogu so a ɔbɔ ne ho mmɔden sɛ ɛbɛyɛ obɛtumi asɔ ano. Enti sɛ obisaa me a kakra mɛtumi aka no. Hello.
Ɔmotaa n'akyi. Wobɔ mpanimfoɔ a ɔmotaa n'akyi, wobɔ CSOs din wɔmiti ɔmo. But kɔyɛ me ayɛ sɛ deɛ dodoɔ naa ɛka ne sɛ ade titiriw no a yɛhwehwɛ firi ne hɔ no ɔnyɛe. Ɛno ka ho sɛn wadwe kyerɛ wo sɛn wɔ ho. More na ɛka sɛ tam a mowɔ opposition a moyɛ campaign no mo hama state of emergency. Emma yahu videos bebree free honorable Okujetu Ablakwa ho honorable Sam George muki eyi ni say the government then no should declare state of emergency. Mobile no 10 months in ye mun declare state of emergency. Eno na ama amanfo bebree no etwetwe omaso kakra. Enti wodwen wo say do we need the state of emergency or we don't?
Meda say minia ne tie ne say seven ade a obi di mfie nwɔtwe ase no sɛ wo bɛka sɛ wo de bosomi du anaasɛ nkono betuma yɛ a na kyerɛ sɛ wankasa no woyɛ ɔtorofo ɛno nkɔda sɛ wo ka no ka okugye to abra kwa ne Sam George ne ho ahwan mi mom de mi hu wo mu video a wo mu de akasa na mom wo mu nyinaa no no mu bo aporo ama omu jomama no mutana ti sɛ wotimi produce video baako anase statement baako a jomama ka sɛ obe declare state of emergency a ɛne no maka sɛ sabri onye ne de na kyerɛ sɛ wo ya ade ehwammo wotimi produce video baako anase statement a jomama ne ka sɛ yendi obe declare state of emergency ono na asɛm no ono na bebu mo ono yɛ ɔmampanyin no no wafa wo no maka nyinaa abetare so what we produce video baako say okay and as a statement say was yen declare state of emergency na che say ma hu say ampa so onyenye ya na che say ebisa no ho asa enti wonka wa
enti no Mahamanje state of emergency ndi enye say what dey o kan say Mahamanje
David enye so ogindi won nya say wote da se abra no ma okura so yen kan say yenye bibisa ye fansen oman no ono no waba abandada na no wo ho no wo de niema tutu kwan saa kopim se na omu hye no se on declare state of emergency na enkoso we wono so afi no waba ena wo de niema a wo de tutu kwan wo de tutu kwan ekro nti wo mfa tutu kwan ko endru enhu se saa bredi eya aginsem nte wo se me ye den me ka oman ni butu anase me ka saa ono mo saa ho for the share ya enhu nya so otumi ye saa de no eni na me ka se senya mo ka se o ka se obeye state of emergency na me ka se dabi wa anka me bia saa nti se otumi proof statement na se video bi saa na je se ampa maji wadi na je se ye hu kwa e be for so ye so
Jidi Jimidi the American say enye Mahama per se as a person and a calling for state of emergency. What I'm saying is that the NDC majority of them Mabubo Dean, Honorable Kujeto Ablakwa, the current foreign affairs minister, Honorable Sam George, and even the current lands and natural resource minister. Omunina calling enti. Are you saying say and some no more kind of and my fanya semana? Odie Mamenko okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. Namenko Mr. Dubois. 1 minute.
Nyemeka say mamun kan hye NDC anasa aban bia a oba aban ye frɛ bibi or say manifesto so utimi kire page bia wo NDC manifesto ma ye da na di anasa jo mama da di wo kire ya twere ho say oba declare state of emergency wo galamsey nebum se ko oba hun so oba kire ho say oba hye oba ye be den NDC be bo modern say oba so galamsey am na wo no ma omuye part fo a ye omuye den omuni nimnie bia ye de ma omu ye ne se ne omu super no oni na obeso won ma ena osaka asem bi se won so ya chi won magum eno nye wo mu a omuye garam se na kimpin fo no ana se atitiri fo no wo ho nti wo mu no okaso obegya wo ena atitiri fo no obebo mode so obegyo enti wo so enti me kan asiso bi se wan kan ba bia da se obeden obey declare state of emergency.
Obey declare state of emergency.
That's
Mr. Boahin, Galamsey, ye right path na ye namsono. Ana uhuni say, ucha ye boy home more than ye. Mr. Dubois. Oh, okay. Okay, Mr. Pope, Galamsey, minim say we di chire kakra, we di nkomo any ade. Oba Japan has so ache, unim the way a Japan system net here, the way omon fa, ye omon socio, ne omon forest, omon environmental issues no and the agro. Who is saying Ghana, ye nam right partner, so I say, Obi kan, ye be a shake.
Yo, Doc, me that say. I think so. Michia, Minuanum, NDC4, and MPP4, a secretary, Yahaya Seidu, and organizer MPP, Edu Boahen, Kofi, Omampa, Bibini. The Munina say, yo, Galam say, same way, dear, Sema, say, a Shasiache, na Emunsu Edu. Senior say, Ghana water bodies na kuduno. As an ordinary Ghanaian, when you say we are and I say we ain't kind, and I say we ain't kind, we should call state emergency. Say, Sia, na yet Emma Ghana, ensure I say no. You pay a choir, you be to me a faso. Now both parties the Oma dream a boom, no me see sad way, and yes, sir. The how can say in a bebre or my Ghana because ensure the without water there is no life. Without water there is no life. And unti say had the beach nine because MPP 4 9 year NDC 4 9 year na way there. There's not going to put an end to it. What we need to do is that we have to start digging out and see how we can solve this problem. This is what I can say now. Thank you.
Now, you can't say, Osha, say, no, Odian Kao Penny say, yen take the nationalistic approach. Nyen this in a year, nyen people in a year, yen na yen however solve because a bar in Siono, and who quite ya, any man people, and any man this, ye become be a. But the thing is that, yet the strategy and the policy in soon a bedding, and a best solving. Ebeye Juma. Say no, the government they say or the enyoma to talk. In fact, the lands and natural resource minister or the 5 pillars be able to alternative livelihoods ne or we create awareness ne almost say that strategy and those strategies no any idea for now I was saying in a ye diso near share how we beko but opposition no any opposition even some of the CSOs can actually be more even the Catholic bishop union say we should do the state of emergency. Between these two, you from the neutral point of view and the nationalistic point of view, no. Osha, dear sana Osha okay MPK.
Yeah, it's an American say how to solve the problem. Because say to say I didn't go, you know, and yet party biasem. And your party be asem crap. I saw almost can you miss any I know you kind of say policy in the abandon they said beba abandon no D in or my Ghana no abandon no D in him to no say or the policy neighbor na for yen now say then you follow our policy no. That is what I think.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Boyne, memo akwa babiem. Odino on my bapa kofi bibini na and na me say mwedu and ye refre wa tumpoma pa o mamba pa kofi bibini odwen ho sen galam say right path na na nam so no ana say bibi wo ho a wo say aban ne ya onye
yo mitia Jafric TF nyina em say me da senso ne akonya mo de ama yese yenso ye ma kire ya adwene ewo niema ekoso Ghana ho especially galamsey na me de me kafa galamsey ho ne say na yinua pop kan no se say senka ubia betie me de anka yatra party A party B ne mo no na no asem bi esi enti na master la any party B asem ye dey ewo so state of emergency asem aye kan and then ko no say ye nduro ho no 10 months 11 months back near Drew Hatra. And I think a state of emergency. Yes, sir. And not dear in Drew. So, you know, when this is for 7 and someone will kind of more position. And then I'll quite a teacher woman. If I got him saying, I'll quite a teacher woman. Yeah, to one know with him. So I'm saying it here. And the type of politics there in Ghana. Say you betumi aye baako. You betumi two problems ase. Hwe me papa kan say me say wo bo ba na ne oyere mpene so a na akora ne mpene so a de wo ye bia ye kwa. O hwe akora ne wie ya na ne maame afra no bra nkata dada ho dada nye e makora ne hu ne say de dada mpena sel. Ne mo maame ne pena sel. We literal meaning is say your position is sitting government. The ote kunya so no eye maame no in opposition ye papa yes sir time a ye wo akunya so no eye maame na dwo mama ene yaya no ne omkofo omne ye ja nti akufa do yeso o hwe Ghana for pe na yaya no mo fro momra nya hwe dada de sa no te ompem asem ompesem bodidi so ajewe kosoa to the sense that 2020 I started say you lose Galamsey constituencies 1 week before election. Na kwaku wa hene ne dom. Enam Galamsey site. Abra na aban ani abrese yentu Galamsey asio. Ema yen lose no. No mo so that time mo ye maame a one ne manam Galamsey site said the dada ye ne dada mpese budidi. Dada mpese ne say kwaku wa he say aka nansa ene atoaba. Ubia nya na dwuma nto ho onko ne constituency onko to aba na mampani dwo mahama se se ye to aba na mote se ye declare the winner pe ubia anko ye ne Galamsey. Can you imagine sebe kwakubo ahia koku chami America sa ne yo onim de onim results are Galamsey the my effect but that have not power sebe obenya power ndi I will say ono aka nsama onum se emwa oman no free Ghana by 2 years ni hwe insu a okuja to abra kwa no de ba parliament multicolours and more than that more than that ya entering country say 9 months down the line mobile community Galamsey akofo obi obeka say bi ase no hu me na me bao
me ba me ntwa wan say no the what kind nyina no obvious. What is the way forward in the next 1 minute? Ne enko the next topic. What is the way forward? Omo the propaganda omaba.
Your way forward is me MPP is my ban betie me a Ghana first. Ye ne aban o te so ne enka mo. I have for a problem because site is here or hine or yenko ahimfi ansa na ye de machine akọ site. I have for another problem. So what I say, nti be say ahimfo aban panifo and the yan say the kan nyina no menua aban panifo mo begina radio to defend no they are into Galamsey. The can say MPP or Hotana net here nipa they were defending on radio yet they were into Galamsey. In the better na nipa no preachy or they say they almighty is a false prophet. They are preaching fornication whereby they are fornicating. Better na nipa no begina pulpit and anymore obe preachy kama adwama nye we nye ofiri ho ano na maya ne hye ho. Enti aban for say aduru almost so
aden na munyi omoma abra na mo wo aban mu na unim nkofo bia na mo ye Galamsey so na mo defend no. Is it because of the usual politics na ye na muntumi nyo because I think say name and shame ebe boy aden na mo ma yen take this approach no so yenim say campaign we oye ni anemu ni ashemu no aden tina actor na yen tumi take this approach no. Mr. Dubois, una me bisa o.
Dog, send a making. MPP ne this no we nipa baako. Sebe John Mahama abano obi na support ni sika mu ano de we campaign. So what I say. Enti onim de wo ye Galamsey pa. Oba pulpit anymore radio so obi defend no. Kaka kura o view. Ye wo ho de sa na na and ne de anim. So what I say, and to say, but me a baako. You bet me a baako. Near ya fish it, ya and call for an outer because Ghana first. Ghana first. And yet Ghana man quiet is there. Say yanya do ne yere ne ma bedi a ofi say Ghana you okay. Adan na won nwene won nua bia o te ba bi ho a ka say import to so a won tumi entobi. O twene sa won nua ne ho. So ya nwene ho sa.
Yo, me that's it.
O ko Ghana. Kaya you for nipa bebre ntumi afford common what they say voting quarter and awake ne bella come 4 cities. Few people need to meet up. Few people need to meet up one bottle. That's 500 grams, or say 4 cities. Few people can afford it. But the hotel ben no this is a full need there. But to me, more than that. Into infernal.
Remember, Mr. Remember, Mr. Seidu. So, Mr. Seidu, what year when you are from the other side? Almost they are ready to collaborate and cooperate with you in the fight against Galamsey. Is the government ready? One, say mo ben nemu ashemu musomon call for omoye Galamsey. Na afe no money the opposition akambum. Any the CSOs ne obia o mata bia Ghana fo na akambum na ya solve we mpacho 1 minute na yanko the next topic so. I'm so me too ho. Mr. Seidu, I'm so me too ho ana. Okay.
Okay, we are sorry. Mrs. Sorry, this is our share. President in the Brown no share na. As more kind was it openness to civic pressure. It will be a or wait mamdi and I say or yet or mamba pabiano would me the who be nasa if he say and yeah also to be bona or you in a street. That's almost a collaborative governance. Yen na yen kai humu na yen tusa na yen kese sa span we a bit me agile. So and with policy direction na will be answer abo. Enti no mesro abane de wa be ni nsam a wo hwe se obi bia ofi se onim obi a oye ya wo hwe a the first people or refer obi say yen investigate omo ye ono ana a party mumma so obi so omo ye nhwe mu enti no abane de we ready so obe na obe yen so
Okay. I think say I think say Galamsey issue ye be start discussing it because a issue a ekoso you know woman ye be koso discuss it na me kai etiefo ne ahwefo say program we Africa Home Touch Restaurant or Rapongi Tokyo and sponsor ye African Home Touch Restaurant more 31522 Rapongi Minatoku Tokyo Yoko Central Rapongi Building 3F which my friend was 03644701116 03644701116 and now from one mobile phone also 09038570455 09038570455 obie 12 area ekosi enyumre 11 area 12 kosi enyumre 11 Monday to Saturday Sunday ombie koneko digana fufu Ghana aduane papa obae odi ramen na che odi reliefs na wonuma toso a kofie na ne kodi Ghana aduane papa Mr. Edubwan topic we mesha safe enra mokoye balloting NPP mo primary year January 31st January mokoye balloting yehu omo da first omo da second Kennedy Japan honorable at the first Brian Champo the second and honorable I can say Dr. Baumia His Excellency at that third and the former education minister honorable Edichum at the fourth and engineer Kwabena AJ Japan and so at the fifth mo primary see ehun sem aba bebre edidi atem wetime wakame ni ade going into 31st January they say having a campaign no ebe shase pa What expectations anything?
Yo, doc, me da wase. Ene mama se minka safa NPP promise. No kre se ne o kan enra. Ekoye balloting. Se obi e position na oda. Ebi da so ho, ebi da se, obi da mfimfini. Ebi se omo ye eja oba ne ho kronkron, the Trinity core. This is not the first time I must say AC. And going forward, say I could talk for my year premier. Asante kunya kra na top for me and pami and say mon player. Ibinya the obeka say I say ya nko school bebre ya ni mama mre ya to say until say you be mpanfo be yi ba ko a oye dey obetumi atena kunya no so ansa na bibia atofo. Nti enye first time we ebisi ni until say 31st December beba January beba next year I be kwa akoto we there. You should expect more. You should expect more. Every day I beba. And yeah, MPP for pay in a year. It go to the time NDC for no to me a year PDBC. I brand pen for Ukraine. And recently, John Mama no name pen for be contest here. Na ye kasa bebre bi some withdraw bi some say Joshua Labinom they contested him but then so mudinachi. So what you say? And going forward former vice president honorable Kennedy Japan Brian Champon omu nyina ye adehye they qualify say on bed obi a be chere bobire say ye de akunya no mame a na ye dey metumi akuta na adewe na akoye ti sebe oba ba ko ho na mame no kopɛ no sebe ngaka say doctor the nice gentleman oba no so obepɛ no de say me ya say me condemn doctor e kire oba na me pɛ no so that oba no who say doctor nyu bia
na me ba condemn no mun to me nye no policy based instead of saying we be diatem and the insults too much mun to me nye no say
it's too much but who say who to manage ni pani nyina enipa ni say o ka say be manage ni pani nyina and who say dem can first say Africans here nipa bi asade no ekotia na enye e favor na eye Senegal am say asema ye kan ye na so what you say say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no omo ho atema edi honorable Kennedy Japan you know omo aso yatumi aba be punish obi say adentra udi Kennedy Japan atem say obi a di na chi pepepe so as to honorable Kennedy Japan because honorable Kennedy Japan person otumi ayi kwakua na edi say wakoka setia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so what you say enti sa we need the ayedine it's not any panel no officer nipa na can in favor of me eboa me into me country banka ne papa mu de should be measured tell you what can banka ye de we bia to no instance ye nyina ye wi a sebe de Kennedy Japan be kafa Mahmoud Bawumia ho bia no we wi a ese ba ko support ba ko because ye nyina ye gina o MPP ticket so who said it me am here say me me choice but say ye to about the we na say me choice and we ni a nti me nyam PP ni bi mu ana I will still be a PP member and not to about prepare
sure Mr. Seidu we dey say ohun say onyankon abodwe say share na also wasanso esi ode ho mo so mo dey boboba but me be say obe me say obe tafli we hu kakra we hu dey ekoso no mo ye omo primaries campaign nyan shase officially but nsem kekane lecture ni ade e futuo na ode be ma omo looking from afar e dey futuo na ode be na say futuo na ode ma omo no hu say mo so mo dey ba ye be frɛ Mr. Can say Dubo I know so abetumofo enti e dey futuo na ode be ma omo just 3 minutes na me call Mr. Popso
yo me das ne ade ni say we dey nka ya asrobo ayi asrobo ayi nso dey nka achije dey nka fa so say ye Ghana for yi dey den a ebe kaye inti ebe kam because omu ye opposition papa omu no betimi ahwe ama aban no wetimi aye niam bi so to chima obetimi ayɛ amanakoso so ho enti no nka ɛbɛyɛ sɛ ne bom yɛ ɔde sɛn yɛse kwakuo se dɔtɔ mfa ne si a ɔnka sɛ ɔmfa ne sie koraa yɛyɛ campaign akonya na atɔ ɛna yɛpere ne mmom sɛ kɔba sɛ yɛka kasa a ɛho nte a na kyɛ sɛ sɛbe yɛne ankasa no yɛmpɛnyindi a yɛyɛ no na kyɛ sɛ ɛne sɛn because wotumi ka kyerɛ wo yɔnko sɛ wabɔ dam ne ne yɛka okay yɛn nso de yɛte hɔ ne yɛhwɛ anoma bi so wɔ sɛ medeɛ sɛdeɛ sɛyɛsi yɛhwɛ so mu yi wobɛyi no aba biaa sɛ baomea yɛnim sɛ ɔwɔ 10 cents ɛna yɛnim ne kuro dada yɛwayɛ sɛ yɛka ne dina ɔmɛyi no aba so a yɛnim sɛ wabɔ dam wɔ mu a ne ka kyerɛ yɛ nyɛ yɛ ne yɛka yɛne yɛnka enti no mesrɛ mo sɛ moyɛ ɔdesan no a ɔmu yɛ ma no nyɛ fɛ nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ mu keka ɛnsɛ mfata wɔ mu ɛna wɔn nso a wɔn nkwada ɛka no sɛbe na nko waba abɔnten no waba abɛkɔndɛm saa nneɛma nka ɛfɛ anaasɛ wofrɛ press conference na wakyerɛ wɔn nkurɔfoɔ sɛ bia bama nka nsɛm bi sɛ because sɛ wɔkasa a wɔn a ɔdesan wo opponent wɔnyam nti yɛde ato hɔ a yɛtwɛn wɔn deɛ ɔbɛba biara no yɛbɛka kyerɛ sɛ wɔn sɛ wokura sɛ wokura deɛ ɛsɛ wabɔ da nti ɛneɛ
yo mate bi da se oh wabodam there too extreme. Mr. Pope, 1 minute. 1 minute. Aye NPP primaries. Wa odi na ho fa ho insult koso any ade. What do you tell say na with on a personal level on my balloting no. Unim baby obi ada. Dayesun bi when ya dayesun bi say baby obi da no. Ebetuma chire bibia now. Just 1 minute. But before so be koro, Danny J share or YouTube was say, please tell Mr. Yaya that the NDC government has been slow in solving this crisis. The campaigns are those sponsoring the parties. The Danny J can any evidence. Any evidence be out there, but I drink channel. Danny J that say what join here. Now me come say every second and fourth Saturday of the month be ano. Yeah, the Jumedi way Ebebrel or Jafric Radio. You discussing Ghana. Yes, so eja you for 45 minutes now. You bobo Ghana semu. Mr. Pope.
Yo, may I say? I say with you. To me, as an ordinary Ghanaian, I bribia AS3. Both two parties, Timbia, Obia, Yeya, Obi, and primary no Obi yes, Obi say. I don't see the maturity in these people. Me Japan, me the Japan be example. Last week, na Japan so me primary, Jiminto. Na wo hwe senia niema koye na me dwen say it me my Ghana so you tumi nye bribi say ana. You tumi nye bribi say ana. Everything was so cool, everything was so organized, everything was so united, and you know, you see people. I mean, say on penasem on show when him say akwa we men penasem on yano. Try say on asempa because of what the citizens and also the party that they belongs to. Iti Ghana I say I am processem walai I am processem me pa mo cho where the mama can be I am processem mo yenchai side na ya ni keka hono we should be more than that. We should think about the nation. We share Japan how we pride. We share speech no more now. And I said from the beginning, if you see how they communicate, I would say these people and these politicians really means business. My main come and say, lady now, she say ya electing Obaba ye leader no. There was a rumors. Obi Koka say, oh no, Onrankasa Nekaka say, foreigners for Eco Nara. And our opponent, the other side, Omusomu, or why na you started the investigation. And you who say, and yet and yampa, or and Obabe apologize here. It's fair, but me my Ghana day. Honorable Kontombre, Inkoye Bribi, na Yanchino, he will never apologize to the Ghanaians and even to the other we say no. Ahoma swasho mumma from NDC to MP.
Ebi eno so ntine ye development akai eno so ntine ye development akai kire no. Yeah, still you go so aye twe fire bo no. Mate Mr. Pope me da say.
Because
that's it.
Tebia me ofe bi na ka na asem your friend o motapoli. O see MPP beto Ghana, NDC beto Ghana, POP beto Ghana, CPP beto Ghana, nyakika hu nyina beto Ghana. Asna party ni beba no na o man Ghana e wo. Into Ghana first. Ghana first.
That's it, baby. And say yeah, the Jumedie no ko ne wie ye mu ano no. Na me kai mo say Moses Kebab ewo Akihabara. Moses Kebab, Chiyoda Kutokyo. Ope kebab papa, ope French fries papa. Ko Moses Kebab Akihabara. Omo de 24 hours ni nyina no. Omo ebie 24 hours ni nyina omo bie just 1 minute walk from the Electric Town exit of Akihabara JR station honom no. Obehu Moses Kebab. Obetima from 0344008794. So we be kura wo fie get together be ena moya. Obetimi afre Moses Kebab ewo Akihabara. Na yekoye nim no so na me kai mo say the 2026 African Festival. 2026 Africa Festival ebekoso ewo Yokohama eno so ewo ho yekoye nim no yebekoso ani aboho de road atremo ebekoso Friday 10th to Sunday 12 April 2026 eno so yebekoso na ye de abraye Bayside Modeling Agency ene Jafric Radio ejina sa dwumadie we mu pa itino you can't afford to miss it. 2026 Africa Festival. Me ankasa no mewo ho me de me doctor asem ne beto nchen na ma betwa me na ase kakra. Etino yenhia ewo honom. Mama Efe Saloon obotre oye twisting ne ade conro emano ene mema ne nyina no momfa mo yerenom enko ho Mama Efe Saloon. Ono so wo Minami Urawa ewo Saitama. Freno ewo 7028347618 7028347618 Mama Efe Salon and Jospon group of companies yenyina yenim collaborations or more any industries or Japan any even students any startups or Japan especially in the area of agric almost say bringing innovation into agric. Jospon group of company almost also eso dwumadie asepa almost so dwumadie ase epa na me ka say so opese obeso dwumadie ase a frɛ 9083011149 emfa ho ni baby a wo bia sɛ wo Ghana sɛ wo Japan o frɛ number ya obetumi aba beso dwumadie ase ye de bebremo second and fourth Saturday of every month. Komono ayana ayede but emre no eni ho mene producer be kasa hwe so betumi de kakra kan ho na ne etwa wana ne preko a. Enti no be so dwumedi ase a +81 so woni Japan a +819083011149 +819083011149 ena we so honeycomb chocolate tea also so cafe a oko jaya ye early morning chocolate teas no any coffees no oko honeycomb chocolate tea a omo betumi ahwew kama pa emrena so apa ho obia last comment na I was think you discuss one topic but emrena so enti no ememo obia 1 minute na any other business bibi a person discuss bia no obetumi a discuss na yakọ ya didumade na si enti start free Mr. Yaya Seidu any other business bibi a person or the 1 minute na yenko yanim
yo miniam dase je me pesa meka etwa to no se yeda obi biara se onya abre hwe program yi. Ɛtɔ so mmienu so yɛsrɛ Ghanafoɔ biara Ghana ni biara so bɛnya abotrɛ na waboa wɔde n'akoma ne ne mpaeɛ taa aban n'akyi ama nneɛma a wɔde atoto kwan mu no ebɛtumi ɛyɛ a ɛboa yɛ nyinaa yɛka nyinaa na yɛka sɛ ɔman no yɛ a yɛ ne a na ɛboa yɛ enti sɛ ɛbɛyɛ a yɛ nyinaa yɛano bɛkɔ bankurom na yɛbɔ mpaeɛ de ataa n'akyi na wɔn nso a wɔn yɛ anyampenasɛm ɛwɔ or say galamsey no nso yɛbɛtumi atwe wɔn so wɔn ase wɔn to ase akonya na yɛtumi ɛne wɔn adi na ne korakora no sɛ na metu me nua or say NPP for sɛ ɛnyɛ yɛka nyinaa ne yɛka yɛsɛ sɛ unua nya unua so na mo si ntoma yɛsi ntoma go ɛnhata abɔnten enti no ɛnɛ na yɛpere na wokyina enti no sɛ asɛm a wobɛka a ɛbɛgu wo nua ho fi asɛm a wobɛka a ɛbɛ sɛ wo nua no sɛ wo hu sɛ yɛde yɛwa ɛnyɛ wo deɛ ne mfa nyɛ wo nua enti mesrɛ saa nneɛma no mu si
ɔmate paa Mr. Boyne deɛ na wobɛka de atwa toɔ watumfo menim sɛ wobɛtie na ode asoma ama na kwa koduru a ɔmo so ɛhwɛ ɛwɔ Ghana ntimni sɛ ɔmotie deɛ na wobɛka de atwa toɔ
yo pedase mɛhyɛ tie free baabi a wotu yɛ fo no sɛbe fa bobo na ka sɛ wodo ka pema ɛna ma kyerɛ ka nti ɛna MPP yɛ de ka pema na sɛbe ɛna NDC for better
kaka
gota kakraka da ntu wanhu na ade akoto
no ma sɛ mrɛ ni dura mo bɛkyerɛ mo kaka
aha
ebi kwa mo de mo bɛyi o mo si na mo twika no
mo kra de dangerous de eboboba no first no more candidate ba ko pɛ sɛ ntamadani mu ate ema obia tumi yɛ de eba mu bi
kwani mo bie
first na kada decorator this decorator ro ye ne na wie ese ti ko tumi fa kwan no so bi let's pass to me pass to me this is Ramadan
overtaking is allowed
sure this is what you for you na so ya dana say so what you for they trust me metre Ghana for e Japan nyina say Ghana Association Japan Ghana ni bia wo Japan ha de e best say me sure say what is o man fa homado na ben for say won so nipa say ye kambo mu a na ebetumi build a better community sabe ye botai de tip no say o hwe ye sister African countries ni wo mu a ono mu dim komo say Ghanaians have prominent people, but Ghana need to see a shame. We say African, and shall I culture, papa. But Ghana there, a bear culture of Japan, I said, we are Ghana in a whoopah, who was together home by. They begin to confuse you, so we are the ancient. My income, I am so sending other African countries, or more this year, top of mine, or more to within a court or Mukuru. Here they are, all through Mukurana, a machine for or and apart from one kakra connection near the idea of see a kabuma me here be ya between I am and your popes are between I am and the idea.
Ho ye NPP NDC sem wo ho ho na Ghana yes nti obia Ghana ni o pesa o join Ghana Association
yes now one small branches to Chiba so yo
Chiba
Ghanaians Association in Chiba enya national way ya small branch
small okay
Chiba ne pattern bia ni say share sugar shaksho and also community center every last Sunday of every month
yo that's mreno kopa mreno okay that's it Ghana Association in Japan no so person join here Mr. Pope o send a message and I even Jafric radio number no crown aside WhatsApp message o send there you do join a WhatsApp message me ankasa no me talim den me hu mmoa mpanifo de boa Ghana for a moha. Mr. Pope ye call ye sorry so last comment there na we can dey twato.
Yo doc me da say me da yaya and yenua Kofi Bibini ase omo fie djuma omo ndidi e kra na omo abetena se ya esan se omo odo edema ye man Ghana nti nipa say eni ehi omo omanum no metumi ebu omana ma omana pa afa ntuma pa ifra nyame here ne say Ghana be fa ntuma pa ifra. That's all. That is all. It doesn't matter whether you are an MPP, APC, Code, whatever. No, I just want Ghana to be like Ghana. Send your Kwame Nkrumah Ghana see one say ye na ye ba no. Mama ye nsum na ye mfanko. Onyamisha ye my from Ghana. Amen.
Amen. Yeah, damasi bebre say mo be kan ye ho ne di dwumadie. Dwumadie eye Selem Sika and second Saturday and fourth Saturday of every month. And say ya band no ya beba biema next Saturday yemba the next Saturday no na ya ba. Ye sponsors no be sponsor more ye betumi aye no every Saturday bia na say ye nyam penifo different ye koye nim no ye be inviting penifo so from Ghana from the embassy na so almost no bibi wo ho am pese o makachre ya ye ne o mo be den discussion e wo dwumadie so eti de besi wa ha ye do bibia o hwe ase se wo pese wantumi anjoin life no na echi wo pese o hwe so a woko Jafric Radio extra ana Jafric Radio e wo Facebook, YouTube and TikTok so a obenya ya hwe de besi ha na ye bese hia mo ye memenda e be de besa ababie medin e de Dr. Prince DACOSTA ABOAGYE me wo Nagoya University me da se bebre se mo join ye.
This is Jafric Radio.
Jafric Radio. Jafric Radio.
Jafric Radio. Thank you and keep staying with us.
Men over 60 should not be running, lifting, or crunching. There's a smarter way. It's called chair Tai Chi.
Make it a habit. 7 minutes of muscle-saving chair Tai Chi exercises every morning for men over 60. In 1 week, your joints feel looser, muscles re-engage. In 2 weeks, your balance and core return. In 1 month, you move with confidence and strength. Here's a special chair Tai Chi program for muscle strength building, adapted for men over 60. These exercises take just 7 minutes a day. No heavy weights, no pressure, no risk of injury. Chair Tai Chi helps men 60 plus rebuild strength, improve stability, and wake up with more energy every day. Just open the app and follow along.
Hello.
What's your name?
I name it Laura.
Do you mean, my name is Laura?
Yes, perdón.
Where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
Do you mean, I am from Spain?
Yes, sorry.
How old are you?
I do 27 years.
Do you mean, I am 27 years old?
Oh, Dios mío. How do I get better in English?
You have to practice every single day.
But I don't have anyone to practice with.
Practicing with an AI tutor like me is affordable, easy, and will make you fluent in 3 months.
Nice. How do I level up my English?
Take the free quiz by clicking on this video. In 3 months, you'll be able to have conversations fluently, understand English movies, and land better job opportunities.
Mama spent a year and a month in office. What does it make of the first year of the NDC government? All of that when we come back with the Osahin Alexander Kwamina Afenyomarking. Stay with us.
So I'm equally mindful not to push too much and personalize matters. Else, if you come back 2029, they also make life difficult for you. You know, you gauge the mood of the house, but then also you don't deviate from your core duty of scrutinizing. I always tell my colleagues in government that, look, do your work well, let me do mine. Let's keep good relationship, but the work must be done. So it's not about taking tea with you and because we are friends, I come and then I sleep over the job. No. Would discuss.
Okay.
Personal matters, yes. But then once we are on the floor, we have our own ideological differences. You are in government, my job is to scrutinize you, and I make sure that in the end, I don't get personal. I want you to understand. I remember Christmas when Ima Kofi, you know, the caucus calls for his resignation. He came to me and said, Afenyomayo, then I said, Ima, it's not about your person. It's a policy failure. You came to defend the lithium agreement. And Honorable Abu Jinapo was drawing the attention of government to certain loopholes in the new agreement. You didn't listen to us. It was only when the CSOs led by Imani escalated the matter at the presidency, then the president directed you to come and withdraw. And you withdrew the agreement. How do you expect us as a caucus to be quiet?
So your point is that it's not personal, it's on principle.
No, because he failed. It was a policy failure. If a government introduces an agreement in parliament, defends it, and does U-turn and say, oh, I've realized that indeed this is a bad agreement, so let me withdraw and then go back and do the right thing, do more consultation. Politically, you must pay a price.
Fair enough.
At that point, it's not personal.
You've said opposition is painful and lonely. I also have another theory, because this is your theory, that being a minority leader in opposition is arguably more powerful than being a majority leader in government. And you've been both. You're a majority leader in government, but being a minority leader in opposition within the architecture of the body politic is possibly a more powerful, certainly more important. Now that you've enjoyed the two, and in a year you've done the minority, do you agree with this view?
Okay, let's take away the power.
So I should rephrase.
Let's talk about the importance.
So you think a minority leader in opposition is possibly more important than a majority leader in government?
I would agree with you to some extent.
But not more powerful than the majority leader within his party. Not. You see, I'm explaining it. Within your party. Because until your flag bearer was elected, and in your case particular, your chairman was not necessarily active, you can say that the MPP's vanguard was the minority leader. But in the government of NDC, there's the president, there's the vice, there's the chief of staff. The majority leader is not probably even in the top 3.
Let me also express my view.
I want you to express your view on my question.
Yes, that's what I'm going to say. So, take away being powerful, and let's talk about relevance in the scheme of governance. So, you are right, in the scheme of governance, when you are in your parties in power, you are the majority leader. You also carry a responsibility. All ministers, government business come through you. Your job is to push back the opposition and bulldoze your way. There's a mix. Negotiation, diplomacy, and play hardball at the same time. So when Ayariga is doing his own thing, I don't begrudge him at all. I mean, I don't personalize it, because in the end, he wants the government business to be done. The president will call you and ask you, when are you getting this thing done? So that's your job. In opposition, you can be overwhelmed, because when you are a minority leader, the most powerful person, your right-hand man, who gets you going is your chief whip. And I must say, Arno has done super in terms of organization. He and his team. Habib came in first time as a deputy whip, and he went through the grooming. And for some time, I allowed him to take up procedural issues. And you realize that he's very strong in terms of advocacy. And Jerry has come in, also a first timer, giving him backup. So the 3 of them have become my anchormen, okay? Without them, you cannot function as a minority leader. You need a strong whip who understands. He is like your national security advisor. He's like your third eye.
I see.
To, sniff and get back to you and say, leader, move. You can't move. Do this. You need to have that strong, team to get you going. Our side, MPP, I said initially that MPP is a party of peers. We have some 40 plus first timers, but they are all professionals. They are first timers in parliament, but they are professionals in their own right, who also have their own clear understanding of the national issues and all that. You cannot, as a leader, just get up one day and command and order people about. No. Yours is to engage and get them to understand the vision of the party. And you are right. The past 1 year, we didn't have a flag bearer. So the party was virtually being run by the caucus and the leadership at the national headquarters, led by Kodia. Kodia has done fantastically well. He would come, show leadership, be with us, engage, and say, leader, sometime in the dead of night, the 2 of us will be reaching out to the party elders. And by the way, the MPP party elders, they are very, very active. They are not elders who are laying back, who are saying that we are old, we are tired. Somebody like Hackman, 1 a.m., he will be ready to engage you. I remember the last time there was an important national issue, the disputed CJ nominee, where I had to do a lot of legwork because the caucus needed to understand the thinking of the party outside of parliament.
I see.
And I recall, as at 3 a.m. thereabout, I was now descending Ebri down to Accra. And I recall when I was with President Kufuor taking his views, at a point, say, wow. Then see an old man, he's getting into his 90s. But his passion for the party, he was waiting. And there was one elder that I needed to reach. He said, look, Kwamina, looking at the time, I think you can't come, so let's do it on phone. I'm saying that it's been more of a consultative process, building consensus. It's not a one-man show.
So, but can we say that now that there's a flag bearer, some of that burden reduces?
No, it doesn't reduce. So you now have a boss who is the standard bearer, whose vision you need to align. So it means that after you've done all the consultations, the buck stops with him.
Fair enough.
You need to now go and say, sir, what's the direction? What is the way to go? He gives direction.
So you need to align with him.
It is important. You can't do otherwise. That's a party leader.
Yesterday, your church service, the party looked very celebratory. And some may be wondering, why are you so excited? Is it because in church you have to be happy? Or because the build-up to the primaries was acrimonious, the fact that it's ended with no serious splits? Because, I mean, it seemed very joyous. What's driving that type of happiness?
One of the values of a center-right ideology is competition. Okay, that center-right conservative ideology, they believe in competition. And whenever there is an opening, people compete. The good news is that in the end, we've all come together as a party. And it was a Thanksgiving service. We're supposed to be in white, recommit, rededicate, and get along with what the flag bearer has for us as a party. So it was to be expected. Nothing more. It was also a period for reconciliation, bonding and rebonding. Obviously, some people will not be happy with some others by way of what they might have said and all, and the flag bearer's speech, he touched on all of these. He acknowledged the fact that there were some excesses during the campaign, people saying stuff and all, and even said that, look, the healing process will not be a one-day event, it's a process. So people's egos must be managed, and eventually, by the grace of God, we have enough time to address most of these challenges. Fortunately, also, we have internal elections, constituency elections, regional elections, national elections. And when we are done with all of these, we would have an opportunity to heal better.
I see. There's a view that nobody can begrudge you from celebrating. But there's an article that a gentleman you've quoted before wrote the day before the election, which I've seen shared a lot. I'll just read 2 paragraphs. It says, the danger for MPP is not choosing the wrong man. The danger is choosing the right man for the wrong reason. Then he goes on. If tomorrow produces celebration without reflection, the party will lose again. If it produces unity without honesty, the slogans will ring hollow. And if it produces victory without discipline, the electorate will see it long before the campaign even begins. Then he goes on. Primaries are seductive. They make parties feel powerful. They compress complex national moods into internal applause. But nations do not vote like delegates. Nations vote with memory, emotion, and lived experience. Then he says, MPP has chosen a flag bearer, but they must now choose a posture. And it seems like the celebratory mood we're seeing may be playing into that. MPP feels like, well, we've done a tough campaign, everything's fine, let's move forward. No. But there's a lot of unanswered questions for Ghanaians as well.
Yes, I would address those questions. But let's be very honest here.
これからの環境対策として水素の活用がなるほどこの頃からすでに水素を使ってまた来たお母さんゼロカーボンを学ぶ学生同士じゃない一緒に見学させてよ
JR 東日本は鉄道をもっと環境に優しい乗り物へ
おひばりだ水素で走ってるよし未来に戻ってレポートしようっていうか私の未来
明日のデザイン JR 東日本
The posture, as you refer to, in my view, has been that commendable, has been that conciliatory. The utterances of people post the election, you are not seeing people rubbing it in. There's some particular person in the party. Lately, I call him UN Secretary General. I've given him a new name, Kofi Annan, because the person I knew yesterday is not the same person I know today. He is now reaching out. He is now jaw-jawing. And I told him that, look, senior, the way you are going, it will help our cause. My view is that all of us must understand that we have one party. What is happening today is not new. Let me share an example, an experience. Honorable Eseku, Henry Eseku of blessed memory, I had the privilege of having one-on-one with him on a number of occasions. I recall that he shared with me a story of President Kufuor when he beat Akufo-Addo in the primaries in Sunyani. For almost a year, the impression was that MPP was divided. And there were rumors that some faction in the party was going to, register a new political party. According to Harun Eseku, one evening they met because he was in the corner of President Kufuor, and they spoke at length about the way forward. And the next morning, by the time they left, Kufuor had told them that, look, he would move to Akufo-Addo's house the next morning. And according to him, by 5 a.m., J. Kufuor was at the residence of Akufo-Addo somewhere East Legon.
Kufuor, the winner
yes.
of that primary?
Yes. It was at the residence of Akufo-Addo at somewhere East Legon. And according to Eseku, when Nana-Addo was told that Kufuor was at his residence, he came down with his pajamas to receive him.
He wasn't expecting that.
He wasn't expecting that. And according to Eseku, that was the beginning of the 2000 victory. Because Nana-Addo felt so nostalgic about the visit. And he gave his word to him. And then subsequently, when there was a National Council meeting and the issues were coming up, and Nana-Addo got up and said, look, they went for primaries. He supports Kufuor 100%. Kufuor had visited him. And from there, the next rally, you found Akufo-Addo standing right by Kufuor.
I see.
He speaks, and Kufuor follows. And that is where we started hearing Wamachakeme, Korbobi Ameke Wamachakeme. It started. And that euphoria about J.A. Kufuor,
Are you suggesting that in the party right now, they're losing candidates?
I've not suggested that. I've given you an example of a situation.
We're talking about now. So are you saying that they are also?
I just don't want you to put words in my mouth.
No, I'm trying to understand.
I'm just giving you an example of what Harun Eseku of blessed
What pertains now? Can we say that Honorable Kennedy Japan and to an extent Brian Champon are fully committed to the Bawumia cause?
You can't ask me questions about individuals. That one would be unfair for me to comment on. What I think we should do is to give ourselves time to heal.